Elevate Talkz and Stxndout. You got your boy Stxndout in the building.
Oh, it's Taj.
Oh, she forgot. We haven't done this in a while.
Damn, my bad. It's
Y'all know it's your
Taj.
boy A to the J. What's going on?
How you guys been? It's been a minute. We've been on a little intermission.
Yeah.
Been good. Living. Get my life in order.
I feel like that's like cliche as fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
I've just been, living, getting my life in order. Like,
I'm not drinking. I'm not having sex. Like, life is...
Oh, she went deep into the details
Oh,
already.
yeah. You must have had a heartbreak hotel in this motherfucker.
A little bit, but it was more so like there's somebody better. So I'm trying to get myself more in line for the better.
Okay, wait, hold on.
We ain't gonna go there.
How we
If you guys miss us, I'm sorry. After Miami, I had to take a break, and we all she been still doing her podcast, but schedule's been fucked up.
True that.
Scheduling is messed up. Plus, I've been traveling a lot, and we just been doing a lot of stuff, just living life. So
Exactly.
yes, I said. It's time. Todd said, yeah, it's motherfucking time. And AJ said, when we doing this thing, though?
Right, let me know.
There's been so much shit, and we got to talk about so much shit.
Oh,
yeah, so let's go back to you. So,
Try.
so you traveling with somebody, or get into detail. Come on, we're here.
No, just, I'm trying to get my life in order for the things that I really want. Right? I just found a really nice building that I might be opening up a bar in, and it's
Is this
right
in Vegas or Texas?
In Vegas,
Okay.
but that's what's stopping me is the fact that I really don't want to be here in like 2 years. On my own, everything
Girl, you ain't gonna be
elsewhere.
here.
No,
Once
Vegas
you in Vegas,
ain't
once you in Vegas, you ain't leaving Vegas. I'll tell everybody that. You
I
trapped.
was grown. Like, I was raised out here. Like, I grew up out here, so
Oh, yeah,
for
you
me,
cemented. You good. You stand. Yeah.
You know how many times I've left and came back?
Go ahead, just give me the address to the bar because you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But
we can become
just-
regulars there.
Yeah.
No. Just trying to get my life in order for things that I want. Bigger things, better things.
Okay, so we're talking about the guy now.
What guy?
So what happened between that situation?
What, the last guy?
Yeah, and then now you're trying
The
to get your
same
life.
situation. Like, he says like he's in a place of growing, and I'm like, I respect that. But at the same time, he also let me know he slept with somebody else, and I was like, oh.
But wait, hold on. Was you guys like official, or was you guys just talking?
I don't know. That's what I said. I needed clarity. I didn't know.
So why should he be penalized for you not knowing?
What do you mean not knowing?
You don't know. He don't know. So see,
What
he
do you
don't
mean?
know. His dick didn't know neither.
That's fine. That's fine. Like, do what you got to do. But once like it's out there, I'm cool. We don't do that. We
So
don't
you
be
was
out here just
exclusively
sharing.
dating.
I don't know. It wasn't that. It's just I don't like to share my body with multiple people. And that's fine if you're gonna do it, but I was fine by myself.
You said we don't got the answer, Sway.
We don't know these
know.
answers.
Like at first it was just a vibe. Like I was digging him, he was digging me. I wasn't fucking around like.
So was you guys
hey.
fucking?
Yes. A
Oh,
lot.
okay.
Frequently.
I'm
Okay, I mean
Like
that changes.
rabbits.
Yeah, that changes the ball game a little bit. No
Yeah.
wonder why I had to dock your pay one time.
What do you mean? But no, like now I'm cool.
Okay, so you said it's somebody else in play.
Something like that.
Okay, so tell us about this person.
I
You don't have to go too far in detail.
No, because like that's what happens. You talk about it, and then the next day they fuck up. No, I'm good.
Okay.
We ain't go brush that off. I don't want none of y'all little mojo.
I respect your
none of that
fucking
shit on mine.
boundaries.
What about you, AJ? What's been going on?
What about me? I mean, living my life, chilling. I'm actually the opposite. I think I found somebody. I'm about to
There
settle
you go.
down.
Me too.
Yeah. So I'm saying, round of applause for that. We found the people. We came a long way from
How long you
being
been
toxic.
talking to this person?
A cool 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
In
I like
3
that.
weeks, we went on 3 dates, and they've been cool. So,
Okay.
Have you guys fucked?
no. I'm
So you
taking
think
it
you
slow.
found
I'm gonna be
Right
respectful.
on.
He's taking it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's taking it slow. Then yeah, maybe she is the one.
Maybe, because her Taj been getting on us about all our mishaps and things we doing with women.
Yeah,
so
she does get it on this.
So I had to
He
change
had
it
a
up.
whole roster though. I'm just saying.
I ain't have nothing. Listen,
He was. In you guys' words, he was being free and liberated.
Something like that.
I was exploring free agency. That's all I was
Yeah.
doing.
Something like that.
When you explore free agency, I know you don't know a lot about sports. When you explore free agency, you got to see the best fit and the best options. And it's not about the money; it's about the championships too and the team chemistry.
You You got to go on a visit to every single franchise, see what they got
Yeah.
to offer.
As long as you ain't dropping dick off at every single one of those franchises,
Listen,
that's
listen what you doing now.
overcommitment there.
You gotta see if you like it. Dip your toe in it a little bit. See
I
what's
feel
going
like
on.
this is like this year is in general is just like it's been a lot of celebrity divorces. A lot. It's probably about that we know of. It's probably been about 50 this
50?
year.
I don't even know
And
if
that's
it's
just not
celebrities.
just that's celebrity. That's not regular people. I know a lot of regular people that's going through
Is that
it.
like couples or is that individuals?
Couples.
Okay.
Yeah,
So 50 couples.
Yes.
Jesus.
Dang, that's a lot of people.
I've been keeping up with this. That's why I put in the group chat. I'm like, yo, like what the fuck is going on?
He got in his notes
I
on
think
his
people
phone.
are like going through like a weird awakening after like that COVID situation. Everything's kind of getting back on track in a weird way. Like we're still like hurting financially. Like we can't pay our teachers, janitors, maids and shit. But
It is a lot of striking going on.
Yeah, I think people are just,
or maybe people
coming
think
into
that
their own.
they're more well, I think, financially too, but I think a lot of people they feel like they're more valued than what they are.
Overvaluing yourself. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because think about it like this, like look at like something like the culinary union, for example. I'm just using that as an example. So nobody kill me. But
yeah, because I'm definitely in that field. But
yeah,
go
but
ahead.
still it's a lot of people striking, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of those people that's striking, do you know how many fucking immigrants that came through this fucking border just this year? Like somewhere like close to like 13 million, somewhere around there. Same thing for automation. You got robots, shit like that. Or they just, change their business model. You see when you raise minimum wage, how they change the business model. They put a fucking robot in your place. To get people, what's about the guest experience? Somewhat, but if it's already okay guest experience was a robot. Same thing with banks. You go into the big banks, instead of that fucking person, there's a fucking big ass teller there, like in the middle of the bank.
Right.
Like, especially Chase Bank. I notice that a lot. Every time I fucking make deposits and shit, I'm like, there's two people working. There's two lines. Look at the grocery stores. It's one cashier. The rest is fucking,
Yeah, because they want you to use the
I mean, for some people, that's benefit because, you change a little bit of prices around, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not going to lie. I mean, everybody knows, I got a little bit of dough, but, I still pay for stuff at the self-checkout. But sometimes cherries are rung up as grapes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I still pay for it, right?
Sometimes walk out with a flat screen TV for $35.99.
Sometimes the organic shit is just regular shit,
I mean, they put it there for us.
Yeah, I'm helping myself. I'm gonna help myself to the prices I feel comfortable paying.
Doing it for
I'm
yourself.
not stealing though. I'm still paying a little Sprite.
Yeah, but places like Walmart are like billionaire kind of companies. Like they have the money.
I don't shop
to
at Walmart.
lower the prices. It's just about getting that extra dollar.
Yeah, I don't shop at Walmart.
But I'm just saying in general, like businesses, Target, all of them.
And I like to touch my produce in my meat paws, but. Yeah, I like to see it in person. I don't really eat a lot of meat. Lately, I've been not eating a lot of meat as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying? Because like I tell people all the time, it's all about your vascular system, all about your health, man. You can't be no 2 chump pump, man. No 2 pump chump. You gotta keep it going. I don't want to have to rely on a honey pack. You know what I'm saying?
What's this man talking about, y'all?
What is a honey pack?
Y'all know what the honey? Well, that's another podcast. That's another discussion.
What's that?
Listen,
the honey pack. The honey pack. Yeah, the honey pack is for dudes. It's kind of like Viagra. You know what I'm saying? It's not that healthy for you though, but it comes in the honey pack, a little honey satchel and shit. And dudes take it before intercourse, and they be stealth. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never took
it. You can fuck up your heart though. So I'm just putting that out there. Don't just go Google the honey pack because it is ingredients in there that can fuck up your heart or give you other shit. So
the sales just went skyrocket to the roof.
Oh yeah,
right
they
now.
did though, for sure.
As soon as you said it, they went to Amazon.
I went on a watermelon diet.
Shit.
I went on a watermelon challenge for like 2 weeks.
Ooh.
That was cool. I had a lot of energy. I'm always up. I'm like a crackhead. Like, I'm always up. I'm up. Half the times I work like a 30, 25-hour shift. Yesterday, I worked a 25-hour shift.
Eesh.
Or up until yesterday. And, then I got the podcast shit. And I got, my little fucking business on the side and shit that I'm doing. So, like, I'm more of a nap person, And I go to sleep here or there, but I have to have female energy next to me, you
have to.
I sleep better that way.
So you don't sleep alone? Ever.
I sleep better with females next
You're
to
not
me.
gonna answer that question directly.
I sleep better with a woman next to me. I need feminine
Is that
energy.
regular?
When I sleep.
Well, y'all grilling each other in this podcast. Y'all on with this podcast.
It's upsetting because you're not gonna answer that question directly. When I sleep, that's every night.
I don't sleep every night. I
No,
take
you
naps.
don't sleep every night.
I take
You
naps.
I'm sick of you.
AJ saved my life last week.
Oh, did you?
I did? What happened?
Look, I'm gonna tell this story. I gotta be the one to tell this. So we down in Arizona. We drinking from like 10. Oh, I started drinking at 10 a.m.
Mm.
And it wasn't even a drink. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna segue how it got here. So we drink. We taking shots. Woo, woo, woo. You know, since 10 in the morning to 10 at night. You know what I'm saying? Even at the restaurant, I'm still drinking beers at the restaurant and shit, whatever. And I'm feeling good. I'm cool. The drinks didn't do nothing, but I kind of slowed it down because I knew that it's gonna be a longer night. You know, more drinks, so kind of got to slow it down. You know, so half the group went back to the house. Half the group went to the dispensary. So you know, they got some some gummies. You know, we get back to the house. Feeling good. I won my ticket, won some money. And I said, I'll take one. You know, other people took more. Yeah. You know, I'm a lightweight, so I say, fuck it, I'll take one. Whatever. And so, needless to say, we're at this bar. Every bar that we went to was packed. So we're like, fuck it, we're gonna pay the bouncer money, so it's $25 for the guys to get in, to skip the line, 20 for the women. So I'm like, fuck it, let's all just pay for the shit, right?
Halloween weekend, that's why
Halloween weekend. Everybody dressed up in their costume. I'm dressed as some dick, to give some dick out. But I wasn't doing that. But that's how I was dressed,
Give some dick out.
Yeah. Right. So it's jam packed. So half the party, mostly the girls, they went to the bar, get something to drink. Now, in my head, I don't go out to clubs or anything unless it's bottle service. You know me, I'm kind of bougie. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking in my head, bottle service going on. I mean, it's tables here, but most of the tables are already filled. So I'm like, oh, no, this ain't going to work. We can't stay here for too long. So I'm vibing. I'm standing next to AJ. And one of my sisters, shout out to Kai, she's standing next to me. And AJ's sister, Angel. There's a lot of us down there. And so we standing there. We did, me and AJ just vibing to the music. AJ, he animated, he's doing his thing. I'm chilling and shit. I'm doing, my back is hurting like a motherfucker because we standing up on concrete. I got boots on and shit. Yeah. So I said, AJ, let me switch spots with you because he had like a wedge of a corner. I'm like, man, I could just get my back in that corner. And everything gonna be cool. So AJ's like, yo, I hear this ringing in my ear. I think the shit's starting to kick in. So I'm like, mine's haven't kicked in yet. So boom, I get to the corner. Well, as soon as I said that shit, I jinxed my motherfucking self. Man. Yeah. Next thing you know, I start like the fucking moves. Like I taken this shit before. This never happened to me, but I was like inside though. You know what I'm saying? And so like next thing you know, I'm fixing my boots. Oh shit, my legs hurt. I'm like, oh shit, I'm just on a different planet right now. It's like if I took some fucking mushrooms or something or fucking. And so like I start going down. Next thing you know, AJ catches me. And shit, like just off a reflex and shit. But for some reason, in my head, I'm thinking AJ was a security guard because he was behind me, but he had his chest. I mean, his arms wrapped around my chest. So, like, I'm trying to stay up. Yeah, I'm like, cool, security here. I got somebody to lean on and shit. Pause. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna work. So then I passed out. Pow. Man. And then everybody panicking because like nobody never seen me like this. I've never been in this state like before. Like I never. Normally I'm the dude I'm having a good time. But I'm watching out for everything. I'm like the bodyguard and shit, right? Even when we went out, I'm having a good time. I'm still watching everything and everybody around me. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, I wake up. I see the fucking paramedics fucking flash me in the security guard. So he's like, "Yo, you all right? I did security before, so I know how this should go." I'm like, yeah, it's too much to drink, man. Too much to drink. Just blamed it on that. So he's like, well, okay, well, we got to walk you out now. So I was like, all right. So my whole party following me and shit. So I'm coming down. Me and my sister get into a little argument outside and shit. And she felt, not because I got fucked up, but she said I didn't say that I was fucked up. She said I wasn't being accountable. I'm like, motherfucker, my legs gave out. I am being accountable. Like, I'm telling you, like, my legs gave out. I am fucked up.
She tried to say he was making excuses, but to your point, man, I had to let her know, like, nah, them gummies is gummies from outer space. Y'all know I like my vitamins. I be taking my vitamins every time I go out on the weekend. Them gummies hit harder than anything I ever had before.
Never had in my life.
Gummy bear did that to you?
I had two, but it wasn't gummy bears. It was edibles.
Right.
So we trying to downplay it. But them gummies hit hard because, like I said, like T said, man, I was like, yo, my ears is ringing, my face got hot. He was like, I ain't feel it. Like he jinxed himself.
Yeah.
Right when he said that, because I was a diddy bopping, and next you know,
I got questions.
That was some high milligrams, dude.
I don't know what was in the things, but I need some more. But but he went down. What he don't know is, if I didn't grab him, I was going down with him. So this shit's hit. So we was just sitting there, like the music was hitting, everything was cool, a cool little vibe, and then we both was next. You know, we both on the ground, and then listen, man, it was a cool little time, but
until that moment.
Yeah.
And so when we get back to the crib, let me backtrack. So before then, I went to go check this dude because he was whispering in the girls' ears and shit. So I went to go check him, and I was completely sober as shit. You know, I wasn't gonna check him. I was just trying to say hello. You know what I'm saying? So they, no. I'm like, no. Like, I'm just trying to say what's up to this boy. You know what I'm saying? Lord. And so, like I said, I get back in the corner, and next thing you know, like I fixed my boot. I don't even. Like, I said, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's the last thing I remember. Was you went over to the dude. I thought he was going to throw hands, but that's when I was like, I'm high as hell because when you moved, I looked over and I took a step, but everything happened so slow for me. I was like, yeah, I'm fucked up right now. That's how I know them gummies hit.
And so we get back to the crib. AJ just passed out on the couch. Like, he pulled the couch out. We fixed the couch because, like his strong ass, this motherfucker, whoop. And it was like the couch turns into a bed and shit.
Yeah.
Like, but it wasn't like one of those traditional ones. It was one you just pull out like a drawer, whatever. And we fixed that shit. And then fucking next thing you know, he just lay down and like he was passed out, like shoes on and everything, and shoes out and everything.
Stop it!
Yeah, I started sobering up. I left 7 in the morning because I had to be at work the next day. So
good Lord, did y'all drive?
I flew. Hell no, I ain't flying.
We go to Arizona. We ain't about to drive in 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm not driving those forward. Nah.
It was cool, man. It was a good time.
Man.
We wasn't expecting it to hit like that.
Honestly. Yeah, we was vibing. It was to the point where I was always gonna be like, AJ, let's do a podcast out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I didn't want to do too many without you though, Taj. I was being considerate.
You gotta do, make your content.
Yeah, you know, it's okay. I make other content, you know. So
we got to put her in a little square at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, with that. FaceTime
me.
Yeah, we was on. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I had a fun. We're planning something else. So I mean, you're definitely invited. We want to do a cruise.
These cruises.
You gotta get on
Black
one.
folks in water don't mean like this.
Until you get on.
You know, I'm almost a platinum member, so I'm chasing platinum. I'm chasing platinum. You know, I'm go how I go.
Y'all love y'all some cruises.
Yes,
and girl, get on the boat.
Yeah, if I ever do one, it's gonna be with y'all because there's no way in life I'm just gonna willingly go on a cruise.
You can bring your kids and put them in the like Camp Carnival. Just bring some extra money.
If I'm doing a cruise, I'm not bringing my children.
Yeah, I don't suggest it. You know, I don't suggest it. Fly out, Papa, or you know what I'm saying. Okay, let's talk about Jada. Like this is the burning discussion. I got a theory though. I got a theory.
Said he got a theory.
But let me hear what y'all got to say about it.
I think she's lost her mind, but maybe this is like their way of like healthily like getting the shit out. Because eventually, Will gonna write a book. It ain't gonna be today or tomorrow, but he gonna write a book. Probably like a lot later on in life, which is how I felt like.
Didn't he already write a book?
Yeah, but he wrote it more so about his childhood and how he got to where he was. I think the next book will be more about like where he is currently, and then further down the line, like all the stuff that he goes through, trials and tribulations with his children, wife, you know, whatever else he got going on. But I feel like she should have wrote this later on in life. We didn't need this right now.
That's why it flopped.
We didn't need it. Did it flop?
It did.
I just don't feel like, mainly because people support Will. And if it's fine for you to feel some type of way about the situation, it's fine for y'all to have whatever disagreements y'all have. Whatever you're going through in your marriage, it's fine to go through all of this shit. We just didn't need it right now. I don't know. I feel like it was a waste of time.
What you think, AJ?
Honestly, it's too much, man. Like, I don't know why and what's her goal in. Like, what's the end result of doing all this? You know what I'm saying? You just dragging Will through the mud. The family, Like personally, if it was my mom, I thinking about the kids. Like I'm grown up. My mom came out and started doing some crazy stuff like that, talking crazy in a book, on podcasts, on TV, everywhere I got to see it. I'm like, what's the point? What's the point of all this? It's like, let it go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Move on with it.
Okay. So here's my theory. This is a little bit of fact and a lot of opinion. So they live in the state of California, right?
Right.
So I think that Jada wants Will to divorce her.
They're not divorced.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
So,
See?
you know, if in the state of California, if the person that files for divorce admits they're the person in the wrong, kind of, you know what I'm saying? So if she files for divorce, she's not going to be able to be the person in the winning seat. You know, she'll get something obviously, but she's not going to get a lot of shit that she wants. So Will, he already said he learned from his first marriage, but if Will files for divorce, he's damn near giving her everything. He has to give her everything, and you know, she's been having a concerted effort to embarrass this man, to every year fucking bring up Tupac and shit and fantasize about Tupac.
Yeah, that shit's weird as fuck.
I asked my sisters, what's the last movie that you guys remember her in?
That's what I said.
Somebody said Girls Trip, but that don't really count.
My sister said that, and I was like, no, I mean, Big Film set it off. Like before, I completely forgot about Girls Trip. The first film I thought of was Set It Off.
Yeah.
And how old is that fucking movie?
That's
like you haven't really
old.
done nothing since
25.
that. Like she dabbles
25.
here and there. She does a lot of interviews.
She got the red
the red table, but I'm like,
that got snatched from her too. They're not doing it on Facebook no more.
They're not doing it on
they
Facebook
stopped
anymore?
it.
Damn.
Yeah. So you know, she has everything to gain if Will was to file for the divorce. But Will holds the quote unquote trump card because like he could go do whatever he wants, you know, and he knows that if she files, then, you know, in that state she's admitting to something.
He wouldn't do her dirty though. He would definitely take care of her. It just wouldn't be in the degree if he filed.
Yeah.
I feel like for Will, it's like we already divorced. You already dragged me through the mud like we divorced. So what I have
you
to?
know damn
and
well.
keeps doing it.
And on top of that, since if he mess around with other women, they can't want no marriage from him because he's technically married. You know what I'm saying? So who's winning in this situation? Yeah, you might draw my name through the mud. You know, you might talk a little here or there. You know, you might be embarrassing yourself, but it's only to keep damaging your character because look how this played out. So at first she was like, yeah, I don't know why he slapped Chris Rock or whatever. Then she switched it up. Well, when he slapped Chris Rock, we were fucking separated or whatever. But now that we've been together ever since. See, that's somebody in her ear telling her, you know, you talking too much. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. We've all said that though.
You're talking too much. So in a divorce case, she will be the person in the wrong. It won't help her out. You know what I'm saying? Because she already admitted and done all this stuff. Yeah, she already done all this stuff. And then, you know, I get it. You got to sell that book. So you got, you know, do crazy antics. But all these crazy antics, we already knew some shit that we didn't want to know. And it's a lot of stuff that just made her look even more sillier. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that people could say about Will is like, oh yeah, he's a simp. You know, he's, you know, he don't got his whole.
I wouldn't even say that. I feel like he's done a good job at taking all of this shit in with grace because he hasn't gone online and bashed her back or said something really like soppy, like I love my wife and my family. He hasn't done none of that shit. He's been doing other shit like beating up with Salt and Pepper, doing shit with DJ, what's his name, Jazzy Jeff, all of them. Like he's been focused on other shit, and I'm glad.
I think Omarion took his class, the unbothered class.
The unbothered class.
Yeah. So that's my theory on that.
I think it works out in his benefit.
Yeah. So I mean, she made him look like a fool. He didn't make her look like a fool, and her antics, you know, is foolish. So he knows that, and he wins if he keeps her in that marriage because he's still doing his own thing. I know for a fact that Will's fucking major other women. You know what I'm saying? We know that for a fact.
We had a peek of it when Suicide Squad came out. And he was fucking out with old girl.
You know, he just more tight lip and
The blonde chick that played
Margot Robbie, something like that.
mm-hmm.
Real, he was.
You didn't hear about that? That was like a big deal at that point.
Good for Will. Good for Will.
Yeah, we all sure he fucking around. He just now making people sign NDAs, so they can't say that.
And did they fall in love and want to get married? I can't get married. I'm still technically married. Can't do that. You know. So in the end, shout out to Will because
he said he was never getting a divorce again. If y'all read his first book, he's like, I'm never getting a divorce again.
It's a lot.
You don't gain nothing or benefit from anything. Yeah. So it's like, I'm just gonna stay here in my place.
Yeah, I can still get pussy. I can still make money. You know, why should I get a divorce?
They live in the same house, do we know? They going to the same bed every night?
I don't know because remember they wasn't living in the same.
Nothing.
They said they had 2 separate houses for a while, so we don't know. You know.
Yeah, I'm living my life. I don't even
Shout out to Will.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Yeah,
greatest,
I love Will.
He's just doing the greatest acting job right now.
That was the biggest fault she had was the fact that people's love for Will outstands a lot of shit. So no matter what you said, you were going to be wrong because people will forever love Will Smith.
Well, I heard a lot of people too say that that she's terrible to work with.
She seems like she got a lot of big diva attitude. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and fuck you. And he does some great acting jobs.
Yeah, kudos.
He's doing
to
a
him.
great acting job. I'll say it like that.
Kudos to him.
What's up with your girls and their cheesecake?
Oh yes, I want to talk about this so bad.
Yes,
cheesecake. What's going on with this?
Yeah, I'm upset that you're not on the internet.
Oh, my bad.
You don't know nothing about this cheesecake.
Internet not on me.
True. So there was this woman. She went viral. She went on a date. She got picked up by this guy. He pulls up he pulls up to her house at a certain time, an hour before they were supposed to meet, so that way he could pick her up and take her to his restaurant by a certain time. She took an hour, made this man sit in his car while she finished up work and then got ready to go on said date.
Or left.
So they missed the reservations for the initial restaurant. He then takes her to, the next best thing, which you don't really need reservations for, Cheesecake Factory. They pull up. He gets out the car to let her out. She locks the door and starts recording this man. Was she on live? I don't know if she was on live or not.
Somebody told me that was a skit too, but I don't know.
But it drug up a lot of shit. So she gets on live and basically is like, this man, you see how fine I am. This man took me to Cheesecake Factory. You don't take somebody who looks like this Cheesecake Factory. Basically berated him to the point where he was like, you know what? It's cool. I'm going to go ahead and take you home. And then as he's trying to take her home, her whole little everything changed. Oh, we can talk about this. We can, go somewhere else. I just don't like the Cheesecake Factory. He took her home, supposedly. I heard that it was supposed to be like a skit or whatever, but because of that video, women got on the internet and made a list of places that
I've seen that. Y'all seen that to me.
Can you bring up the list?
Yeah.
So the list, can I bring it up? Yeah. Absolutely.
First of all, why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake? You know I let her go
in
there.
The parking lot.
Come on, girl.
Words of Drake.
In the parking lot. But he had got her, reservations to a really nice place. She made them late. So that's not even a him thing. That's a her thing.
You know what the problem is with a lot of women today is they're fucking entitled. They're entitled, spoiled fucking brats. You know what I'm saying? So a lot. Now I'm not saying all, because there's a lot. There's a lot. Because I never had that situation happen, and I would never have that situation happen.
Oh baby, I would have left you 15 minutes into you making me late for my reservation.
How you gonna lock the door to my car? First of all,
to my car,
girl, you get dragged out.
Yeah. So
the
first
list, my bad. But the list is the first one is Cheesecake Factory. Okay, Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies. Which the movies I slightly agree. Your house, and I've been on that date. Don't ever in your life. That's tacky as hell. You want to go to Dick Dingo? No.
My house is nice.
Oh, fuck. Any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, the gym. I would love to go to the gym on the first date. That would be super cute. Church. Again, I don't mind. I'm not very religious, but if that's your thing, I'm with it.
I don't know if I'm going to church on the first date.
And coffee dates. I think all of those things are completely reasonable if it's a first fucking date, because a first date is supposed to be where we get to know each other and see if we actually like each other enough to continue dating. I don't know on what planet women seem to think like. The movies I agree with. I agree that the first date should be a unique experience. I think you should put a little effort into it. It shouldn't just be going to dinner and then we sit and stare at each other for, 30 minutes awkwardly and then hopefully somebody makes conversation. I think a first date could be laser tag or Top Golf or something where we get to interact with each other and see if we actually like each other.
So you want like an activity that's fun.
An activity and dinner. Take me to go jazz music somewhere soft where the music ain't too loud. That'd be nice.
Well,
I like cigar lounges. We can go to a cigar lounge, try some shit like that.
Yeah.
Something different. But
you know what I like doing?
I also like Applebee's.
I'm not a fan of Applebee's. You know what I like doing? I kind of put the ball in a woman's court. You know, so I won't tell her like, no, you pick or whatever. So the way I do it is like, you want to, I kind of say it along the lines of, okay, what you want to do type shit. And I'll plan from there. So like but talking to her, I kind of listen. So I kind of know like, okay, she don't want to go here. She don't want to do this. She don't want to do that. So I'm like, all right, let's just vibe out. If I'm going to plan it, I'm going to plan it a certain way. But I like to give them the grace, okay? So, hey, I put the ball in your fucking court. You didn't know, 9 times out of 10, you didn't know what the fuck you want to do. So now we in my court. I don't really take girls to my house on the first date like that.
Never.
Because I just don't want, I had a lot of crazy girls before, like, drive past the house while I'm there trying to see if my car is there and shit. I do got VIP memberships at hotels. So I was telling my friends, or I was telling people at work the other day, we was in because this girl asked us about about a date, and then she was talking about she met this dude, he's a nice dude, but catch was he has the OnlyFans, shit like that.
The dude had an OnlyFans?
Yeah, he got an OnlyFans.
That's different.
What he doing, selling feet?
Yeah, so she was asking about it. I'm like, I don't know. Like, if you don't like that, then,
don't date him.
Yeah, because most dudes, let's be honest, most guys are OnlyFans that they're not they wouldn't stop at the OnlyFans. You throw a big enough bag,
Yeah.
Well, don't try to change him though, because that's his livelihood. Just don't date that man.
But that's like his side hustle. I guess he, works at a city or the school district.
Don't date that man.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. This is the raw, real deal right now. Cause I told y'all I was dating somebody. You know what I'm saying? Get a little serious. The first day we went to, it was a cool little restaurant. It was nice. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? I paid for everything. But we was there at the restaurant probably like less than an hour. We went afterwards, walking around the restaurant, the little area, talking for 3 hours. That's how you do the first date.
Thank you.
And the second date, I pulled this up, this little text message up. I gave her 3 options. 3 options, like you saying. Put the ball in her court, but give her the options and break down why we gonna go to this place and what time and yada yada yada.
I like that.
That's what you got to do.
Thank you.
It ain't no problem going to Applebee's though.
Yeah.
Ain't no problem going to Applebee's because I'm like, if we go to a nice Applebee's, a nice area, we can go somewhere else. We ain't there for the date at Applebee's. We can go to somewhere else and talk. That's just we need something to do for right now.
See,
I don't agree with the asking me what I want to do, because I feel like that's how I know if you got leadership qualities or not. Don't always ask me. Just you pick something you would enjoy and take me to that, because I also want to see you in your element. You're not giving me the opportunity to. It's one thing if I ask you out, like, hey, what are you doing on Friday?
No, so what I'm saying is like, you kind of gotta get feelers on what they like to do, and then you plan accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if I'm gonna take you to a restaurant, especially now, like we gonna go on to a restaurant that's like a vibe, something like Jing, something, you know what I'm saying, something like Herbs and Rye. So like, because it's like, think about it.
You better not be taking women there every time on a first date. Now y'all know.
Think about it.
Now y'all know.
Because Jing in itself is a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe, but you can't take every date there.
I ain't say that.
Yes, you did.
Hey, you gonna cut that part out?
It's every other girl, spread it out a little bit.
It's a vibe. Herbs and Rye is a vibe. You know what I'm saying? You
Pick
drink,
different places.
you know what I'm saying? Places like that. Shit.
And those the places y'all just listed aren't incredibly expensive.
Not really.
I don't feel like you have to break the bank, and I feel like that's what that list was really made for. Is like women are looking for y'all to break the bank on.
I'm not taking you to like my other bag places. You got to be in a relationship with me. But
we eating caviar on the first date.
Yeah, we going to some vibey spots. You know what I'm saying? We vibing. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna talk. We gonna do this. I'm gonna make you laugh because I'm a funny nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make you feel comfortable. I'm not even begging for the coochie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you shouldn't.
Like some dudes do. Like they kind of
not on the first date.
That's kind of like they kind of expect it. Like I'm not really expecting.
And that's why I pay for myself on the first date.
That's kind of weird. That's weird.
No
I feel like
for me.
No,
I'm not a big dude on paying for women, but I feel like a man should pay for the first date.
Yeah,
I mean, if he is adamant about it, I don't care. But if it came with the conditions on what we doing after this and it leads to his house, no, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and pay for myself.
Nah,
I got the check.
I would say like this: women should be asking you, like, how come you? Like my girl asked me, she was like, how come you haven't like really touched me like that yet? I was like, I'm just being respectful. We went on 3 dates, I ain't really touched you. As soon as you give me the green light, I'm gonna be all over you. but I'm not expecting nothing from you for the
As
because
you
we went on a
should.
date. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, just
Tacky.
because, you know, I'm
Yeah.
taking you out, I'm not expecting to fuck. I mean, because I know it's going to come eventually.
Exactly. It's gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you
If you
know,
like the person, it'll naturally happen.
9 times out of 10, they fucking.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Like, I'm not saying the first night, but they fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just catch my vibe. Like, I tell girls, I'm the hardest dude to fucking deal with. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm busy, I'm not those dudes that's going to be around all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm constantly busy. And, you know, is I wouldn't say it's my way or the highway, but, you know, just give me
That's
your
what he's saying.
give me your hand and take my lead and follow my lead. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, because I'm gonna give you grace to let you have opinions and shit. I'm gonna give you grace to let you, you know, we could go the places that you want to go to. I'm gonna still make a vibe out of this shit. I'm gonna give you grace to if you have opinion on something, we could, you know, I'm gonna listen to your opinion. Or if you know, don't like this or don't like that, I'm gonna listen to it. But at the same time, then you gotta follow my lead. If you want to fuck with me, come on, man. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm the best candidate for you. You know, you could go ahead and call those other dudes and tell them, hey, I met somebody. He's a great guy. You know what I'm saying?
Not off the
He's a
first
great
date.
guy.
I'm
Off the
sorry.
first date.
The first date?
He's a swell fellow.
The first fucking date.
So first date for you, are you calling the other women and you're like,
I mean, you
been
know,
real.
you know, after the first date, if it's
if I just start cutting you off in the cold, I mean, you should probably assume that, damn, it's somebody else grabbing his attention. You know what I'm saying? Like if I it's just conversation get less, and you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day,
So are y'all, can I ask both of y'all this? So are y'all
Yeah.
telling these women like right off the bat, as soon as you think you found somebody you like, are you going back and being like, hey, it was fun, but
me personally, not necessarily not in
Are
that
you ghosting?
aspect.
are you
But
ghosting women?
huh?
Are you ghosting women?
I do ghost a lot of them.
Damn.
I have. I'm more so like, look, man, you know, if I find one I like, I'm like, hey, look, when can we go out next? Let's do this. You know, I'm gonna take you on the trip. You know, that's where I tested at the trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take you on the
another
trip.
level. You on another level. I can't be taking girls on
Yeah,
trips.
I'm gonna take you on a trip. You know what I'm saying? See how you maneuver through the airport. See how you maneuver.
To
Something
the
like, I'll
airport
tell
is a
you.
qualification.
All you gotta do is walk to the gate.
Nah, man, motherfuckers don't know how to maneuver.
What is the qualifications to be with you? Because it sounds like a lot.
It's easy.
You gotta know how to navigate.
Right. If you get
Nah,
stopped at
but
security, it's a wrap.
no, some people get goofy in the airport, or for example,
Leave the bag somewhere in my bag.
I'll be like, look, we gonna skip the line because, you know, whatever, just follow me. They wait and not follow me. Okay, that tells me you got bad listening skills. Okay, you know, if I told you, look, we're skipping the line.
So
Come
we need
on,
to
just
make a
follow
list
me.
of all of his qualifications.
like-
Because who is fit in this mode?
A lot.
Oh, I hope they are.
Yeah, you know, like they gotta chill. Like just chill, just follow the lead.
What
I'm gonna
about
take
you,
you to the
sir?
promised land.
What
Oh, what's the question?
Are you are you ghosting women or are you communicating when you meet someone new?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I have not ghosted women because I just think that's just mean, honestly. But I would communicate it in a way. Like me or girls start talking. I had two friends that they're just friends, but they both like me. Both want to be with me, right? We've been talking every day since my birthday. 'Cause that's when I met him, pretty much, right? So they didn't even realizing, hey, you haven't been responding as this, whatever. One of them already knew. She already got a roster. She knew what's up. She was like, oh, it was, you probably found a hoochie, right? I'm like, no.
Damn.
But yes, so like you pretty much know. Yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta tell them like in advance, like, yo, I'm a free agent, so I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I do talk to other girls.
Gotta explore the market.
And like some of them, like I met this girl, like she just wanted to jump into a relationship right out the bat. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the vibe. And I'm like, yo, like, no, let's get to know each other first. Like, let's, you know what I'm saying? Let me court you. You know what I'm saying? Let me, you know, so that kind of turned me off a little bit because that, like, this tells me that if it's a vibe that you just want to jump into some shit without even knowing some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I listen, a lot of y'all be having red flags and, you know, like motherfuckers just want to tap, so they ignore those red flags. But nowadays, shit, I be listening. I'm like, oh, it ain't the exes, it's her.
You're ignoring red flags just to hit.
Well, we have done that, but
Yeah.
Well, a lot of guys do that still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Most guys do that to this day. But I don't ignore all the red flags.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That's how you get into an accidental committed relationship.
Yeah.
You ignore red flags and you find yourself in a committed relationship on accident.
You accidentally find yourself in a relationship.
Happened one too many times for me.
Yeah,
But,
me too.
Good Lord.
shit just happened. You wake up one day, next you know, she at the house and she too comfortable and you too comfortable with her. And it's like y'all was never compatible because you never dated. You know what I mean? 'Cause you never even saw what y'all like. Y'all
She
just
just
ignored
started
all the
staying
red
the night
flags.
and then never left.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
or
yeah,
vice
she-
versa. Oh,
damn.
God, I need you over here. I want you over here.
No.
Mhm.
No.
My life, like they be wanting so much time, and I tell them right off the bat, like the first conversation, like, yo, like I don't have a lot of time.
Mhm.
You might not want to fuck with me. I'm not the easiest guy. Like I'm simple as shit. I don't give a fuck. But like at the same time, I don't have a lot of time. If you think we're gonna be all booed up all the time, like, but in a relationship, I believe that okay, there should be a date night. We do woo. You know, it should be at least a few times a month. We should go out and do stuff. We should be able to travel together. You know, do this. Like, it's very important that you're able to travel. If you can't travel, then I'm going to get kind of turned off because I like to travel. You know, I don't travel just with the homies or by myself. Like, I would like to take you too. You know, so it's just little simple shit. And then, like, if they always got all these problems with their exes, 9 times out of 10, it wasn't their exes, it was her.
How do you even get to the point in the conversation where y'all talk about the exes like that?
Oh,
I
you
want to
bring
know
up the
everything.
first date.
I'll listen.
Mhm.
Tell me about your
Talk
life.
about your exes on the first
On the
date?
first
I don't
date,
talk
I got
about it.
some-
They talk about it.
I
just
gotta
talk
know.
about it. I talk to them.
Why? Why is any woman approaching y'all on the first date talk about their exes?
No, this is what we do. Honestly, we put it out there, and then a lot of women, a lot of people in general, you get somebody talking, they will just give you everything.
Yeah.
And that's
They'll
how
tell
police
you.
officers do
Lord,
it.
not
Like,
on the first date.
And a
An
lot of times they'll
investigation?
shit on the egg. So
I don't want to know about your ex on the first date. I
I
feel like
do.
that's like 3-month conversation.
I
I really
time,
don't
like,
go too
further
much
down
into the ex on the first date, but like you know, like if she asks me, you know, I'll say something. But I'm more so listening. Like let me hear about more about you. Let's talk more about you. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, if she compliments me, I'm like, nah, sweetheart, that's all you. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I keep it cool, calm, and collective. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, but most of the time they talk about you know, they'll tell you something about their exes or their ex. You know, why they not together no more and shit. And then you know, most of the time it's some dramatic ass shit, whatever. But girls nowadays is fucking weird because like they think when y'all start talking that you gotta drop off some money and shit sometimes.
What?
Yeah, I be
Okay,
hearing
first
that
of
a
all,
lot.
I need to know what man is doing that so I can enlist them in my life. Because when do we get to a place where you can ask a man for money?
you can
That's
either-
really what my
Or
question
they
need
be
a
having
deposit.
or they be having fucked up situations going on. And I'm like,
and randomly ask you
or
for
no,
money.
like they kind of you know think that you might be able to help out or you know change their shit. Like,
I'm not
it don't
asking
happen to me a
nobody's
lot, but I
son
talk
for
to a
no
lot of people.
motherfucking
You know,
money. I'm sorry. I'm never, especially somebody I'm sleeping with. I'm never calling you and asking you to if we together
Mhm.
and we kind of got it like that. Okay, that's one thing. Like I can
Yeah.
call him. My tire busted. I ain't got the extra cash. Can you spot me? Right? If we together, I'm not asking no man that we just casually fucking. We go out from time to time with. We're dating or whatever the case may be. I'm never asking you for money. That I don't know. That sets a poor tone for everything. I'm
Oh.
always be asking you for money. Or I'm always need some extra help with some money. I don't like that.
I don't care who you are. If you ask me for money in the first year of me knowing you, you getting blocked.
Thank you.
You
yeah.
can be my
Let me
cousin.
let me
You
do
can be
it.
Hell
my
no.
cousin.
Let me see that you need help with something. And I do it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If I like you enough. But if a person just flat out asks me, you know what I'm saying, it kind of, you know, I'm like, okay, so
like
this what you want me for the bread? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, you got a
because,
dub? I'm gonna get you back on Thursday. You got a dub?
yeah, nah.
You get that.
Like, it was this girl, I was talking to, like, she just always had it was always a problem with something. So, you know, the red flag radar went ding, 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 ding. And so I'm like, yo, you know, what's up? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And you know, she got mad at me because, you know, I told her from the get-go, I'm like, yo, you know, I talk to other women. You know what I'm saying? Is this not you? You know? And then so she think because she gave me some ass that it was just automatically gonna stop. And I'm like, no, let's date. You know, I'll stop talking to all the other women, but at the same time, you will probably have to stop doing shit too. You can't show your ass on fucking on Instagram. You know, showing all your, you know, showing all those back shots, shit like that. That's basically like equivalent to me talking to other girls. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
You get
Do you
attention
take
for
women
that.
like that regularly?
No, like if you want to do all that, that's you know you could get some young PNIS, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna treat you. I'm not gonna take you serious.
I don't think a man should be giving a woman money at all
No,
unless like
I don't-
y'all are in
I
a
don't
committed relationship. And
yeah.
even then, like I feel like once
Yeah.
we should be in a place where we're living together, like we share expenses.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect any of that from any man that I'm dating. I barely want you to pay for dinner. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm be honest. If you get in a relationship on either side, you as a man or a woman, you're not financially there yet, or you don't got your stuff together. You shouldn't be in a
Yeah.
relationship. Period. You
I
shouldn't
said
be
that-
exploring that.
I said that on a podcast with some, you know, with Tiffany and all them and stuff like that. I said that, and then I got flack. I said no. A guy should figure himself out first.
1000%.
Like, and I'm saying this because I had to go through that, but luckily I was a young hustler. But a guy should figure himself out first before he want, you know, because you
So
could get
should
some
women,
yeah,
though.
you could
Everybody.
get some ass from anywhere, you know what I'm saying? But you know, before jumping into relationships, before committing to a lot of shit, build yourself up first. This is gonna be the less clip this because this is gonna be the message of the day. Build yourself up first. You know what I'm saying? Look, get to a point where you're fucking comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you checking your account every 5 minutes when you on that date, you probably shouldn't be on a date. You know what
Praying
I'm
to
saying?
God something don't come take a little extra money.
If you, look,
Phone bill will come out.
look, if you don't got your own little spot situation,
there.
renting or owning,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be on a date.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? If you fucking don't got your job, if your job ain't or your
Steady,
hustle or
yeah.
you know, like if you're a bartender and only work 19 hours a week and you're on call extra, you probably shouldn't be dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe you could date, you know, the girl with the low self-esteem that's gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But who wants to do that? That's not truly dating.
Be
Who
your best
raised you?
version of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, so as a man, build yourself and everything else will come. And it's easier said than done, I know. But it's not that bad jacking off, I can tell you that.
Whoa.
No, I agree with that video you sent the other day.
Some people need to just
some
jack
of y'all
off.
need to
Some people just need to
restrain.
Some
You
people
hit a
just need to
hard
jerk
right
off.
turn, y'all.
Yeah. Some people just need to jack off.
But women should do that too. Women should really learn to like, because I feel like
Oh,
women,
that's weird. That's
we
dumb
live in
wrong,
such a
man.
mentality where we know our looks can get us a lot in life, and bank off of that.
Yeah, you know that your
And
pussy can get you a lot in life.
Either or, right? 'Cause no, some men will just give women money just to sit there and look pretty. Like you
Yeah.
don't always have to give out.
Yeah, but
coochie.
just a
Not
thought.
I.
No, just a thought of
Not
having a
I,
pussy.
right.
Just a thought of having a pussy could get you whatever you want.
Either or. I just feel like a lot of women, it takes a level of maturity to go out there and get your own all day, every day with nobody helping you. But to have to constantly rely on somebody, you lose self power, like the power that you have within yourself, your self worth. And not only that, but you're undignified. Like I always have to look for a nigga to take care of me. How I'm gonna pay my rent if Fred does start fucking with me on a Friday and next week is the first. Now I gotta go find Steven and pray to God Steven want me back in order to make sure this rent is paid. I'm not doing none of that bullshit.
I know a couple
But
girls.
Coochie working.
They go on
No.
dates. They go on dates just for the meals. You know what I'm saying?
Just to eat that day?
Hey, I
Yeah.
got some friends like that.
Yeah, I know
What?
girls that go to the bar just
one
for
of them,
drinks.
though, she had already told homeboy it's never going to happen, and he was like, "It's cool, we can still kick it." And she just hit him when she hungry, and he
Yeah.
be whip pulling up.
Yeah, because he know, like in the back of his head is it might be a shot somewhere down the road that I could get this pussy.
That's crazy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What if it never happens?
Well, most dudes it don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, girls could maneuver in the space. I said this when I was in Miami. Girls could maneuver in the space where they could just go on dates and like every day of the week and then be fucking straight for the whole week. You know what I'm saying? They could go back on Tinder or whatever, go back on Facebook dating, go back on, go pull some guy number, talk to him a little bit, go on a date. That could be a fucking job. You don't even have to buy groceries at your house. You know what I'm saying? You fucking have him take you to eat, take you out on dates, and then, hey,
Have
can we
to-
stop at the liquor store or,
You
the
have,
little
you have to have nothing going on in your world to live like that. Because ain't no
I
way
know,
in fucking
I know a couple women that live like
That's
that,
sad.
and then they
I
get
couldn't
dicked down
even-
by
I was on Tinder
Andre.
for a half of an afternoon and was like, I don't like this, and deleted it because it's not even a space I want to be in. Like,
I know a girl that has a Soul Swipe, a Bumble, a Tinder.
what is a
and
soul swipe?
A Soul Swipe is like Bumble. It's like the black.
Yeah, well, it had to be
I'm
something
not
black
on
people
none of
had.
these sites, but I know people tell me so.
I heard Hickey's a new one. I saw the ad on TikTok.
It's
I'm on
another
none of
one.
this
It's
shit.
another
You
one.
gotta meet me in real life.
It's another one that start with an H. Hinge.
Hinge, yeah.
Yeah.
My boy tried to get me on Hinge. I was like, man, if you don't get that shit out
Yeah,
my face.
I'm more of a like meet a person.
I tried it, you know, you gotta see what it is, but it's just not lot of space for me because most of those men on there are thirsty as fuck.
Yeah.
Or they horny as fuck. And it's just like, either way, I don't have it takes a level of patience to have that many people hit you up at the same. No, I don't want to talk to that many people. Just meet me in real life. One person.
I don't do the apps because I believe I have supreme confidence with everything. Like, you know, with my abilities, with my skills, you know, in a dating. Look, it's kind of hard for people like me and AJ. Reason because we tall, we cool, calm, collective, you know, smooth, you know, funny, you know, make you laugh and shit. And, you know, we throw that hammer, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, most of the time girls talk about that shit. They talk about that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple times. It's a couple times I smashed a girl. I smashed a girl and one of her friends, you know, I know one of her friends down the road or whatever. And her friend told her about me before me and her even smashed. So it got her interested. I think I just got that ass because it got her interested on me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
The friends that start acting different around you, like you never talk to them. All of a sudden, you all friendly after you put it down that one night. You know what I mean?
That's why I told him, hey, if I'm spending at your house, I don't want none of your fucking friends there.
Why would her friends be there?
No, because I don't want her friends to say something. You know, I had a situation where, you know, I come over, you know, she's let her friends live with her. And I'm like, well, I'm not coming over if your friends live with you. Your friend has to be not there because I don't want her to ever say something just because, you know, she want to see you be single or she might want to make a pass at me. One of the two. You know, she might make up some shit. Now, like, I'm in a rocking a hard place and shit. You know, I had that happen when I was like in my 20s. My roommate at the time, his girl made up some shit and saying that I told her about one of his side girls and stuff like that, and we were buddying. What the fuck? No. I don't even talk to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just always at the house, you know? So, no, I don't want to be there.
You just always at the house.
I don't want to be there, you know? That's how I don't, you know, do all the extra stuff. You know, but say your social ties. AJ needs to get a social.
AJ ain't gonna never have no social.
AJ got a Finsta, that's why.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one.
He got a what?
He has a Finsta.
What in the fuck is a Finsta?
It's a fake Instagram.
I got a fake TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got a fake Instagram.
You can't have a fake. Never mind. Mine is Antage Wild or everything.
Follow her show.
Oh, and 2 Women to Opinion every Wednesday at 7:30.
I like you guys switch up.
Yeah, you like the new set, the new vibe.
Yeah, I feel like me and AJ kind of steered you that way.
You kind of did.
Yeah. Kudos to us. Kudos to the guys.
We can do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck both of y'all.
See, you need more leaders like us in your life.
No.
We're one group chat away.
No.
So y'all just give the options and then
hell no.
They're gonna make the path.
I love them both. They're both amazing people, but to let them dictate my fuck. No.
See, now you saying dictate, man.
Yeah, dictate.
We ain't put Dick in the situation at all.
Why you gotta put Dick in the situation?
Dictate my life. Hell to fuck no.
Some friendly guidance.
Yeah.
I've got enough leaders in my life. Thank you.
So for your birthday, we're linking.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll probably be at the dinner, all that spa shit. You know, that's for y'all.
Oh shit! Let me go to the spa. I go to the spa.
You with it? It's a full day.
Yeah, you paying for it?
No.
Damn.
I just don't want to say. I'm losing money being at the spa. Like I go to my spa myself. I got a great spot that I go to.
My birthday, we're gonna have a nice dinner somewhere. I haven't picked what restaurant yet, but it's gonna be a nice restaurant. I don't know. I don't go nowhere cheap on my birthday.
Don't have none of your fucking undesirable friends there neither.
What is that supposed to mean? First
I
of all,
crack
I'm
jokes.
inviting everybody.
I crack jokes. That's why.
I'm inviting everybody.
Okay,
so pick what you like, what you don't like. I don't care.
I will actually pull up at the spa. I need a cool massage.
See, he with it. And then probably just going to get a table somewhere and turn up. I'm really not trying to do too much this year because I'm going to Bali in May. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, just let me know the plans and let me know a couple days before.
I'll be staying out in Lake Las Vegas. So
I got a restaurant over there.
My suite. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at, like trying to find.
There's a Mexican spot down there.
Really?
Lake Las Vegas, yeah.
I haven't done Mexican yet. I did Italian, and the year before I did.
Right over there by the Hilton on the Lake Las Vegas. Right on the water, basically by the water.
I'm staying by, is it the Marriott they took over that hotel?
Okay.
But it's, I got the pool view. It's the one that has the built-in beach.
We'll pull up, you know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing the information. I actually know the head chef for one of the restaurants on there.
Okay,
Also, we're having a friend, me and my people are having a Friendsgiving if you guys want to come. We're probably going to.
Is it on Thanksgiving?
The 18th.
Okay.
We're trying to get to be a jing, but we'll see.
That's
and
Angel's
then
birthday.
we're having a New Year's party at Danny's house. Shout out to Danny B. You know, the OG host.
I want to tell you, yeah, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
if
I
I'll
don't.
be here.
You don't have to commit to it. I'm just letting you guys know. Go ahead and follow us on Elevated One Network and Elevated Talkz. Elevated One Network on YouTube as well. And we out.
Yo.
Peace.